Hi everyone, welcome to Smart Semester's Java playlist. In the previous video, we have discussed about comparison, also known as relational operators. In this video, let us discuss about logical operators in Java. Logical operators in Java are used to check whether an expression is true or false. These are used in decision making. How to use, when to use, we will discuss them in detail when we discuss about conditional flow statements. దానికి ఈ ఆపరేటర్స్ ఏ విధంగా వర్క్ చేస్తాయో తెలుసుకుందాం. There are two types of logical operators. One is logical and it is represented by two ampersands, and second is logical or it is represented by two parallel lines. Meaning and syntax: there will be two expressions and we want to check whether the ultimate value of the entire expression is true or false. For that, we will use logical and or logical or. What this logical and do is it returns true only if both expression 1 and expression 2 both are true. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, లాజికల్ అండ్ విల్ రిటర్న్ ట్రూ ఓన్లీ ఇఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ 1 ఈస్ ట్రూ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ 2 ఈస్ ట్రూ. ఇక్కడ మనం ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చూస్తే అర్థమవుతుంది. 3 greater than 5, is that true? No, so it becomes false. 7 greater than 3, yes, బట్ అల్టిమేట్గా ఈ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఎప్పుడు ట్రూ అవుతుంది? బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ ఆర్ ట్రూ, హియర్ వన్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ ఈస్ ఫాల్స్. సో అల్టిమేట్గా ఈ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఏమవుతుంది అంటే ఫాల్స్ అవుతుంది. అలాగే 5 గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 3, ట్రూ, 5 ఈస్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 3. 8 గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 3, of course. So the entire expression will gets evaluated as true because both of them are true. 2 not equals to 2, of course false. 2 is equals to 2. 3 double equals to 3, true, but both of them has to be true for logical and, so entire expression will get converted as false. Now this logical and is not only used between two comparisons or two expressions, it can be used in between of multiple expressions. Let's say there is one more expression and between these two expressions also we can use logical and. When we have three expressions, let's say this is an expression 1 and we have logical and, expression 2 and we have logical and expression 3. When the entire expression gets true only if each and every expression evaluates true. If one of the expression becomes false, let's say this second expression evaluates to false, the entire expression will get evaluated as false, because what logical and expects is it expects every expression should be true, then the entire expression will be considered as true. That is the basic logic of logical and second is logical or. Logical or expects either one of the expression to be true in the entire expression. For example, 3 greater than 5, of course it is false. 7 greater than 3, yes, it is true. So the entire expression will be treated as true because at least one of the expression is true. Unlike logical and, which expects every expression to be true in the entire expression, logical or expects at least one expression to be true in the entire expression. 5 less than 7, true. Logical or 7 less than 6, false. So at least one of them is true, right? So entire expression will get evaluated to true. 2 not equals to 2, it is false. 3 not equals to 3, it is also false. In this expression we can see none of the expression evaluated to true, so the ultimate output will be false. ఈ విధంగా మనం లాజికల్ అండ్ ని త్రీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ మధ్యలో ఎలా యూజ్ చేసామో, ఇన్ ఏ సిమిలర్ వే వీ కెన్ యూజ్ త్రీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ అండ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ త్రీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ వీ కెన్ ప్లేస్ లాజికల్ ఆర్. What logical or expects is at least one of the expression should be true. so that entire expression will be evaluated as true. Here choose the logical and. You can use logical and in between of multiple expressions, but every expression should be evaluated to true so that the entire expression will have true as output. Logical or చూస్తే at least one of the expression within the entire expression should be true so that the entire expression will get evaluated to true. Let's see a program that illustrates these logical operators in detail. This small program that illustrates the usage of two logical operators, logical and logical or. Here we are comparing 5 greater than 3, logical and 8 greater than 5. Since we are using logical and, it expects both of the expressions to be true. 5 greater than 3, it is true. 8 greater than 5, it is true. So both of them true kabatti manaki output true anedi vastundi. Here 5 greater than 3, yes, it is true. 8 less than 5, it is not true, it is false. So one of them became false kabatti ultimate expression will be false. Logical or expects at least one of the expression to be true. Let me execute this program. You can see values of the outputs true, false, true, true, false. In this way logical operators works. E logical operators control flow statements lo they play a very huge role. You have to understand how each and every operator, logical and logical or and comparison operators works. They either returns true or false. Based on the value they are returning, we will determine whether the particular block of code should get executed or not. In the comment section, I have placed few more expressions that will either evaluate to true or false. Try to evaluate them using pen and paper and compare the answers with the answers I provided. In the next video, we will discuss in detail about unary operators. Thank you.